Now then, guys, welcome to Strauss Gaming. I'm Luke. This is Season 6, Episode 3 of my Leicester City Let's Play on Football Manager 2018. And today's episode, we'll come into it after having back-to-back losses. I can't remember the last time I had back-to-back losses with Leicester City. But anyway, so last time out you saw was win 4-0 against FCSB, whoever they are. And then we beat West Brom 3-1. We've played Stoke and finished, well, it was 3-3 and we lost on penalties. And then, so the bad run of the Carabao Cup continues. I don't think we've just played crap, to be honest with you. And then we played Man United, and they got what was it? They got an earliest goal 30 minutes in, and then that was it really. Dejan had a good game. No one else really played that well. All in all, it was a bit of a piss poor game from us. But ayo, it's fine. We're getting into this game. Today's episode is going to be Galatasaray, then Liverpool, and then I am going to have a long time just to try and get into it. And I think it's going to be like the Partizan and Arsenal game. I'm just going to play a big chunk of it just to get this season going a bit more, because it's starting to get a bit stagnant, a little bit boring. Not a lot's going on. So if we start speeding it up a little bit and getting through the seasons as quick as possible for us to hopefully then for the back end of it starting to win something, hopefully. And I don't like seeing my finances with £15 million in debt. I need to sell a player to get a bit of money back in there. So anyway, guys, so we're getting into this game against Galatasaray. It's not Galatasaray, is it? Gaatasary, a Turkish club. I'm sure that's right. Anyway, so yeah. So this is the team that's going to line up against them. We've got Dejan, Zuma, Gibson, Chilwell. I'm not playing Chilwell. I'm playing Kurzawa. Then we've got Tizan, Ndidi, Winks as a midfield. Then Odegaard, Dolberg and Scott up front because of injuries to Iniacho. Perez might actually get a start. I'm half tempted to start Perez. Drop Odegaard. That's what I'm going to do. Move Odegaard onto the bench. Felix is going to be dropped. One of these attacking midfield players are going to have to be sold. In fact, I may even start McCure. No, I'm not going to start McCure. That's not going to play around with it anymore. That is going to be the team for this game. So we're going to the match preview. Let's have a quick look, see what goes on. So team selection. Submit team. We've done this already. Perez, I feel because McCure started really well this season, Perez has done well for us the past couple of seasons, and I think he's just been pushed out the squad a little bit with bringing in Martin Odegaard, thinking because he's a bit of a younger player, and in my mind he's got better potential. Probably not. So come on, lads, let's do this. Let's get a win. This is going to be the hardest game in the group, I think, away to Galatasaray. Maybe that Partizan game is going to be a difficult one, but in my mind, we're going to finish top of this group. It's going to be nice and easy, and I want to qualify out this group as soon as possible, so then I can start resting some players, playing some of the youth players into them, getting a bit more kind of game time under the belts. And my record signing of the summer, Winks is injured. Potential upper body injury. That doesn't sound nice. So who am I going to bring on? It's going to have to be Wilshere. I don't know why I'm thinking of anyone else. I was thinking Henderson, but Wilshere, it's got to be, hasn't it? The captain's going to have to come on. I feel bad for Wilshere, actually. Again, he's been dropped because of the signing of Winks. He'll play well. Hopefully, it'll be fine. Ndidi, though, to Kurzawa. Come on, guys. Let's get a win. Zuma to Wilshere to Kurzawa. Back to Gibson. Come on. To Son, to Wilshere, to Perez, to Dolberg. Playing the ball quite nicely. Dolberg's in, hits the crossbar, and the keeper manages to save it. And they just put the ball out. Why did they just boot the ball out? Have they got a player that's injured? Yeah, they've had a player that's just gone down injured. So 15 minutes into it, and stats are quite even. We're just edging it on possession. Shots, but Silva there. Good clear out, and hopefully we can close these down. I don't want to have another loss on the cards. I can't go with 3 wins without a victory going into a game against Liverpool, potentially making it 4 games without a victory. Now that would be not good, and I can see the season being like it has been for the past couple of years, and we're not improving, and we need to break this top 4, and to break, they've just bloody scored a goal. What a goal that was as well. I think I just need to change. And no, I'm sticking with this. We're going to get there eventually, but we just don't really clear it, and the ball comes down, he just picks it up, plays it out wide, and just, yeah, that's that really. That's not what we want. We are playing on control. Let's go on attack. I think that's the only kind of thing I've changed for the start of this season, is going on control instead of going on attack. So if we go on attack, hopefully we can get a few more goals. Chris Scott is starting. It's just unlucky that we've had injuries already early on in the season, especially to Iheanacho. Chris Scott isn't really stepping up to the plate. Yes, he scored a couple of goals in, I think, the cup games. I think he got 2 in, what am I thinking of? The Carabao Cup game. I think he got 2 in that. But other than that, he's not really stepped it up. Evan Swift, we've not really seen anything good from him this season as well so far. But there's a long way to go. Coming into it, though, half-time, 1-1. Things aren't looking good. I expect to see something a lot better the second half. Can I change anything tactic-wise? Exploit the middle. Look for overlap, but there's no one really there to overlap with, is there? Maybe if we go shorter passing, maybe we control the game a bit more that way. We'll have a look, and then I'll change things accordingly with sub-wise. But who's playing badly? Everyone, really. Left back, right back. Perez not having the best of games. Scott not having the best of games. I believe, in fact, screw it. I'm going to make a double sub. Make it early on. McCure, come on. You've been playing really well. You need to play. And then I'm going to bring on... Oh, no. That's going to be my 3rd sub. Ooh, that was almost going to be dangerous. I was going to bring on Evan Swift for Scott. If I want to swap these 2 over... He can be a box-to-box midfielder. Advanced playmaker. Whether we go back to this formation and put you just on a ball-winning midfielder on defend, that might work. And bring on McCure, and hopefully he can produce some magic in this second half. And hopefully we don't get a red card from the 2 fullbacks being on yellow cards as well. To McCure then, what's he going to do with it? Plays a lovely ball to Dolberg, who has got it, put it out wide to Scott, who can finish it. No, what the hell happened there? I think they kind of got to the ball before Scott did then. In my mind, that's the only reason why Scott didn't finish that. It's got to be the only reason why Scott didn't finish that, because if so, that is poor, because his finishing's absolutely immaculate. Not immaculate, sorry, his finishing's quite high. He's like 17 finishing or something like that. And they're on the attack again. We need to close down. We can't have another loss. Right, Toussaint wins the ball, plays it to Scott. Play a good ball, Scott. Plays it to Dolberg, misses his pass though. And I think Scott up front is going to be my weak link. Evan Swift is going to have to come on at some point. Warm up, kids. And they've got themselves the 2nd goal. I'm making the sub now. Evan Swift, come on. Let's just see if you can make any difference. What to play him as though? False 9 on support. Dolberg. Complete, go attack him. See if this makes any difference. We need to get 2 goals. Losing 2-0 to Galatasaray and then going into Liverpool, it's just not ideal. We did beat Liverpool at the end of last season to get ourselves into the FA Cup final, but Silva makes a fantastic save for the first time round. But Dejan's not there to clear it up. And I think I'm so glad I've got Nathaniel Klein in, because he's going to come straight into the next game. Chilwell's going to start the next game. I think Holding's going to start the next game. Just do something different to this back four, because they've not performed well at all kind of this game, and I don't really know what else I can do. As well, I think Scott's not going to start. I think I'm going to start Evan Swift, just because Scott's not been there for us, which is quite I was going to say disturbing. It's not disturbing, just not good. And we've got 4 yellow cards as well. We're going to get a red card at some point in this game as well. I can see it happening now. Are they going to get a third goal? They're not. Oh, things are not looking good, are they, guys? We don't want this to happen. We really don't. We can't afford to have bad run of form at the beginning of the season, because this is one of our routes. One of our main routes to get into the Champions League is winning this cup. But if we can't beat Galatasaray, it's not good. But 2-0, and we've not looked like winning this game either. They've been all over us. So that's that, innit? I'm just going to tell them I'm not happy. That's a bit disappointing. Whether I start dropping down to counter, I don't know. I'll start it on standard and just see where it goes from there. But we've got the Liverpool game next, so I'm just going to quickly get into the Liverpool game and see what happens there. And Harry Winks is out for 5 to 6 months. Not good. But yeah, anyway, we're going to get into this Liverpool game, so I'll be back in a minute, guys. Right, guys, here we are for the Liverpool game. I've changed things up a little bit. Tajan's going to have to play because Nathaniel Klein got injured, and I've completely forgot to mention that. Trent Alexander-Arnold as well is injured. He's out 7 to 2 weeks. But Iheanacho, though, is almost fit. Returning to training in 1 day, which is decent. So that's things are on the up there. Defence-wise, was I going to play? I was going to play Rob Holding, but I'm not going to. I've changed my mind. So this is how things are going to line up. We've got Tajan, Zuma, Gibson and Chilwell coming in. Then we've got Henderson, Tashant and Didi, with McCule as attacking midfielder, Evan Swift as the target man and support, and Dahlberg up front as the complete forward on attack. Hopefully, this is going to be enough to kind of edge us a victory against Liverpool. We are on standard. I've dropped it down to standard just to see if that makes any difference, whether or not it will. Maybe I need to go to more attacking, maybe to go more control. But we're going to just read the game and see what happens, because that's really what you should do in football. Liverpool are top of the league, and we need a result desperately, especially in the league, because we can't afford to drop out of the top 4. Expect to win. I'm just going to tell them I expect... Oh, that's just not gone well, has it? I wanted them to win. I do expect to win. We beat them before. We're in 6th place at the minute. We can't afford to lose, because that, as well, if, like, say, if Everton or any other teams around us, there's only 2 other teams playing today, actually. They've all played games. So, again, if we lose, we're going to be 2 points behind Everton in 5th. Wolves are still in 4th spot. They're having a blind of a start of a season. Firmino has a shot. Silva's there to collect it. We'll let him have them shots all day long. Right, ball over the top. Looking to find Evan Swift, who just can't win the ball. They're back on the attack now. Oh, it's not good. I did see Chamberlain has gone off injured. And they've got Harry Kane playing for them as well. I've completely forgot about that. They pipped us to the Harry Kane signing because he wanted to play Champions League football. And Firmino to Harry Kane. Luckily, we've stopped him from scoring. Oh, that's not good. This Liverpool team, I tell you what, they won the league last season, beating Manchester United, considering Man U have dominated this the whole save. They've won it every year apart from last year, I think. So Liverpool have done well. Evan Swift with a shot. You could have passed it. There was 2 people in the middle. Pass the ball. Look for someone to pass to. That really, really annoys me. Right, Tazan wins the ball though. Dahlberg, we are on the attack again. He holds it up nicely to McCule. Can he find a goal? And he hits the post and there's no one there. to tap it in. Annoying. And Tajan picks up a yellow card, probably for a foul on Kane that we just saw at the end of that highlight. That is really annoying. We are playing all right. We've had more shots. Tajan with a good tackle. We can't afford for him to get sent off because I don't have anyone really that can play at left back other than Ndidi, who's not a very good left back. Henderson's in though, and Jordan Henderson has got himself a goal, his first ever goal for Leicester City against his old club, Liverpool. That is fantastic to see. Evan Swift picks the ball up, passes it to Ndidi, to McCall, who then just slots it through to Henderson, playing on the box-to-box midfielder role, and just puts it in the back of the net, making it 1-0. This is what we need. It's put us up into 4th place. Let's get another goal. Let's defend this lead as well. They've got a free kick, and yeah, Firmino's just hit it wide. We'll let that happen. That's fine. So things are looking good, but Dejan has picked up an injury, which is not ideal. Gotta say. He wanted to play more football, and I am giving him a chance, and I think he's doing well for us this season. I just don't want him to get injured because that's just going to halter his kind of performance, I think, going on in the season further on. But we've got the players to bring on kind of for him. Right, Gibson to Chilwell. Chilwell's having a decent game as well, actually. I think he's definitely going to start challenging Kazawa, and McKill's in. McKill gets our second goal, and that was a lovely play from Leicester there. Started from Chilwell out on the wing. We're going to see it again. Chilwell passes it through to Evan Swift, who holds it up nicely, wins the ball, plays a nice pass to Dolberg, and then passes it to McKill, and McKill just sides nets it into the goal for his 5th goal of the season, I believe that is. And the youngster is on fire this season. Why I didn't start him for the past couple of games, I don't know. But he's on an 8.2 rating, 1 assist, 1 goal. It's exactly what we want to see. Right, Tazon looking for Evan Swift. Can't find him. Harry Kane is on the ball now and shoots wide. He can do that all day long. That's fine. And bear in mind, Harry Kane, I was going to sign him. He didn't have the best of season at Tottenham last season. And bear in mind as well, Tottenham finished way down in I say way down, they're like 10th place or something like that. So they're struggling again this season. They're only, the 16th place. They are struggling. We battered them in the first game of the season. And Firmino gets himself a goal. He is kind of looking like he's going to get that goal because he has been performing quite well against us. Right, so ball headed down. Whose fault is it? It's probably no one's. Robinson's. A bit of a slide tackle there. Is that Tajan sliding in? That's not ideal to see from your right back who's on a yellow card. And Liverpool get a goal back just before half-time. Come on, let's get into half-time ahead, please. Don't let them score a late goal. Whatever you do, do not let them score a late goal. Do not let them score a late goal. For God's sake. How have Liverpool just got back into this game? I don't know. Again, Liverpool just breakers. Firmino, well, just the defenders don't know what they're doing. Gibson and Chilwell just kick the ball against each other by the looks of it. And Dominic Solanke again comes back to haunt me, considering I really want to sign that guy. And that's dropped Chilwell down to a 6.2 rating. That's his fault. We're having problems, really we are, with our defenders. Again, I'm just going to tell them I'm not happy. We were winning. Let's just change that round because that looks horrible that way. I'm going to take off Tajan because he is injured. What is his injury? Potential foot injury. He's not having the best game. So if I put Ndidi in that role, who can I bring on in midfield? It's going to be Wilshere. I don't even know why I thought about it. Oh, look at Chilwell struggling massively. I'm going to give him a chance though. I'm going to see how this second half pans out, but Liverpool have got the kind of upper hand now. They've come in at the end at half-time, 2-0 down to levelling things up with 2 quick-fire goals. Can we grab another goal? We are away from home as well. We are at Anfield, so getting a win at Anfield would be awesome. We have got a couple of wins against Liverpool in this save. They're not like Man United. We haven't just lost against them, but they've beat us more times than we've beaten them. Let's put it that way. To Evan Swift here, holds the ball up to Wilshere, to McCule. Plays a good pass to Chilwell. What can Chilwell do? Plays it to Wilshere. Finds Evan Swift. Passes it to McCule. And that's surely going to be a goal. It's not. Tajan passes it back to Dolberg. We do get the goal eventually. It is there. It is 3-2. And that was a brilliant goal. So Chilwell starts it off really. Gets the ball here. Plays it to Wilshere. Plays it into the box to Evan Swift. Who plays it across to McCule, who should have really scored. And Tajan picks it up. Angle's too tight for him, looks up, sees Dolberg there, passes it to him, and Dolberg isn't going to miss from that position there, is he? And Liverpool have just brought on Diego Costa, because that's a good sub, isn't it? How old is Diego Costa now? Let's just have a... If I click on Diego Costa, he's going to score now, isn't he? Is it going to... It's not going to let me click on Diego Costa anyway. That's fine. That's completely fine. But, yeah, he's definitely... someone decent to bring on, isn't he? 60 minutes in. Am I going to want to make any subs just yet? No. All in all, I'm quite happy. I just don't like Tajan being on that yellow card. I can see him being sent off. Chilwell's not having the best of games. I think probably going to be Ben Chilwell that's going to come off. Bring on Kurzawa. I think... Can Rob Holding play at right back? Any of these guys play? Zuma can play at right back. That's interesting. This is going to be a bit of a dangerous sub here. I don't know whether to bring on Kurzawa for Chilwell. This is going to come back to bite me in the ass. I've just made 2 defensive changes in the second half. Hopefully this doesn't come and bite me in the ass. I can just see Tajan getting himself sent off, and they've just scored from a frigging corner. Drops us back down to 6th place. Oh, this game does my head in. Right, that's just no one's fault really. It's probably Kurzawa's because he's just come on the pitch. Do we deserve the win or not? We've gone ahead 3 times in this match and they've come back. McCule, though, looking for his hat-trick. Oh, no, I was going to say his hat-trick. It's not his hat-trick. He's only got 1 goal in this game. But looking for a goal from a free kick and it didn't happen. I just think I don't want to risk Tajan being sent off. I can't afford him to be sent off. Chilwell's not having the best of games. So we were in the lead. Maybe should have dropped it down to counter. I don't know. The best thing about it, Man City are beating Wolves. And they're going to go get another goal. No, Rob Holding with a superb tackle. Right, Dolberg plays it to Evan Swift. Plays the ball to McCule. It's going to get there. And McCule's got himself our 4th goal of the game. What a game this is. And I tell you what, I thought Evan Swift played that pass a bit too hard then. Dolberg picks it up. We counter really nicely. Evan Swift passes it. And I don't know what their keeper was doing. And I'll tell you what, I'm going to drop it down to counter. Drop it down to counter. Why not, guys? Let's just defend a little bit. Evan Swift, I tell you what, has had a very good game against Liverpool. Why have I not played him a bit more? We know we can score goals. We can know we do it. Diego Costa's in, though. Doesn't score, thank God. And they've got themselves a goal kick. No, we've got ourselves a goal kick. They haven't. Right, come on. Can we get this victory? Can we hold out? I'm just going to tell him to concentrate. Can I tell him to concentrate? Yeah, concentrate. Right, big ball over the top. Zuma to Henderson to McCule. Get in. Right, that is a massive, massive win for us. 4-3 at Anfield. Oh, Henderson getting a goal. McCule getting 2 and Dolberg getting a goal as well. Oh, that's a bit of a monkey off my back or whatever you say. We managed to get a good performance out of this. We've had 3 straight victories, 3 straight losses. 3 losses in a row with the Carabao Cup, league game against Man United, and then obviously the Europa League game. We've come back though. We've bounced back. We've beat the former champions of last season in the league, because this is the teams we're going to have to start beating, starting to pick points up against these top 4 teams, which is good. Looking back, obviously Man City beat Wolves, which was nice, which made us leapfrog above Wolves. Man City, where are they down in the league? Man City are down in 11th, so they're not having the best start of the season. Well, best start of the season. Chelsea aren't having the best start either. So, can we capitalise on these teams not performing well? Top 4, well, Liverpool, Man U, Arsenal, Leicester. That's where we need to finish this season. Oh, thank God for that. Right, we got a victory. Good. Right, so, again, like I said at the beginning of the episode, I'm going to come back and play the Partizan game and the Arsenal game, and hopefully we're in the top 4 still. Hopefully we're fighting for maybe first place, second place, and hopefully we're doing well in the Europa League. So guys, again, thank you very much for watching. If you have, leave me a like. If you're new to the channel, subscribe. And again, thank you. I'll catch you in the next episode in a bit.